Howdy. I thought this would be a nice angle. Yeah? We're going to read Alma chapter 59 tonight. And it's only 13 verses, which is pretty awesome. Because I was worried that I was waiting too long to get the video started. I was messing around with the Comixology DC sale. It wouldn't work on my phone. It kept changing the prices of the comics, and I couldn't get my buy one get one free. So I tried it online, like on the Comixology website. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the gospel. So we're going to read Alma chapter 59, as I just said before I started talking about Comixology. And before I begin, I'd like to pause and say a prayer and ask for discernment, so you can totally understand this the way that you're supposed to. There are links in the description you can use to follow along online, specifically in the chapter that we are reading or going through, but you can also skip ahead or jump back or walk back or skip back, whatever your preferred mode of locomotion is. There are also links you can use to request a physical copy of the Book of Mormon, not unlike this one. If you don't want to get one from the church because you don't want them to have your information, you can request that I send you one directly by sending an email to thetruthaboutwaffles@gmail.com. And I will send you one on my own dime, and I'll write my testimony on the inside cover, the outside cover, anywhere there's available space. And there are also links you can use to download the Gospel Library app, which will give you access to the Book of Mormon, the Pearl of Great Price, the Doctrine and Covenants, New Testament, Old Testament, conference talks, manuals, pretty much whatever you want to access. And I feel like that's all there really is to say. So we're going to get started on these 13 verses. Or is it 13? It is 13. Now it came to pass, in the 13th year of the reign of the judges over the people of Nephi, after Moroni had received and had read Helaman's epistle, he was exceedingly rejoiced because of the welfare, yea, the exceeding success which Helaman had had in obtaining those lands which were lost. Yea, and he did make it known unto all his people in all the land, rounding about, just roundabout, not rounding, although I'm sure they were also rounding. They probably didn't like decimals. Now I lost my place. In the part where he was, that they might rejoice also. So lots of rejoicing. And it came to pass that he immediately sent an epistle to Pahoran, or Pehoran. We're going to say Pahoran, desiring that he should cause men to be gathered together to strengthen Helaman, or the armies of Helaman, insomuch that he might with ease maintain that part of the land, which he had been so miraculously prospered in regaining. And it came to pass, when Moroni had sent his epistle to the land of Zarahemla, he began again to lay a plan, that he might obtain the remainder of the possessions and cities which the Lamanites had taken from them. And it came to pass, that while Moroni was thus making preparations to go against the Lamanites to battle, behold, the people of Nephihah, who were gathered together from the city of Moroni, and the city of Lehi, and the city of Morianton, were attacked by the Lamanites. Yea, even those who had been compelled to flee from the land of Manti, and from the land round about, had come over and joined the Lamanites in this part of the land, and thus, being exceedingly numerous, yea, and receiving strength from day to day, by the command of Ammoron, they came forth against the people of Nephihah, and they did begin to slay them with an exceeding great slaughter. And their armies were so numerous that the remainder of the people of Nephihah were obliged to flee before them, and they came even and joined the army of Moroni. And now, as Moroni had supposed that there should be men sent to the city of Nephihah, the assistance of the people to maintain that city, and knowing that it was easier to keep the city from falling into the hands of the Lamanites than to retake it from them, he supposed that they would easily maintain the city. Therefore he retained all his force to maintain those places which he had recovered. And now when Moroni saw that the city of Nephia was lost, he was exceedingly sorrowful, and began to doubt, because of the wickedness of the people, whether they should not fall into the hands of their brethren. Now this was the case with all his chief captains. They doubted and marveled also, because of the wickedness of the people, and this because of the success of the Lamanites over them. And it came to pass that Moroni was angry with the government because of their indifference concerning the freedom of their country. And that is that. So thank you for watching. Hope you all had an awesome Thanksgiving and you have things to be thankful for. And I will see you all when I see you all. Later.